There's this devastating feeling that most darts players can relate to. It's that feeling that comes with starting your match strong, throwing well, outscoring your opponent, only for you to end up losing the match. If you're tired of losing matches back-to-back despite all your efforts, buckle up because today's Darts Decoded comes with the solution to the constant losses. And even better, we're showing you how to win 50% more matches using this simple trick. Ready to elevate your game? Come along and let's dive in. Before we get into this video, if you want to keep improving even when you're not watching our videos, join the free Darts Decoded newsletter. Sign up and get our 5-minute warm-up guide for free. The quick routine every player should use to step up to the board feeling sharp and confident. Then, every week, you'll get one short tip that improves your practice and your mindset. No spam, no fluff, just darts. Tap the link or the button above and join now. Back to our video. The moment when you lose your match despite performing well initially hurts more than any bad throw, because deep down, you know you had it. You were the better player, yet somehow, you didn't win. But here's the twist that most players miss. It's rarely about how good your throws are. The truth is, many players spend hours chasing big scores, when in reality, that's not what really wins matches. Do you want to know what truly wins matches? It's the finishing. Darts isn't a race to see who can score fastest. It's a test of who can finish strongest. The player who can land that final dart, regardless of how messy the leg was, is the one who walks away victorious. Think of it like a predator in the wild. The lion doesn't charge at everything that moves. The eagle doesn't swoop at every shadow. There's one thing they never fail to do, and that's waiting. They conserve their energy, watching, calculating, and waiting for the perfect opening. And the good part is that when that moment comes, they strike with absolute certainty. No hesitation, fear, or second thoughts. And if you want to start winning 50% more matches, you might just need to start learning to finish like a predator. Every dart player knows how good it feels to throw heavy scores. There's something thrilling about hearing the thud of a treble 20 or watching your opponent's confidence drop when you open with a 140. But those scores mean nothing if you can't end the leg. Big numbers will impress, but doubles decide who wins. And that leads us to the most mentally exposed place you'll ever stand, the finishing line. When you're standing on that double, there are two possible voices in your head. One says, "Don't mess this up." The other says, "This is my moment." One voice tightens your muscles and clouds your focus. The other grounds you in confidence and frees your throw. So here's the thing. The first voice belongs to the fearful player. The second belongs to the predator. But don't get it twisted. The predator mindset isn't about arrogance. It's about stepping up to the 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 and saying to yourself, "I'm ready and I will take this." It's the belief that no matter how badly the leg is gone, the next dart can still win it, because that's the truth. Darts doesn't reward who scores best. It rewards who finishes first. Once you understand that, your entire game changes. You stop chasing perfection and start preparing for precision. You stop focusing on how many trebles you've hit and start caring about how calmly you can hit a double under pressure. You stop worrying about being the better player and start becoming the winning player. Still, this shift doesn't happen automatically. You have to train it. You have to rewire the way your brain responds to pressure. Most players treat doubles like fragile glass, something to be feared, but finishing should be your comfort zone. You should walk to the 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 knowing that this is what you've been waiting for, not what you're scared of. Enjoying this video? Hit that subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. We're here to guide you every step of the way to becoming the best player you can be. Now, imagine being down in a match. In this case, your scoring is inconsistent and your opponent is ahead. This kind of pressure can make you start forcing your throw, trying too hard to catch up. But you know what? The predator doesn't do that. The predator waits. You stay calm and you keep scoring what you can. And when that moment comes, that moment when your opponent leaves an opening, you go for it. The trick here is to focus not on the score, but on the strike. That's how to flip matches. The player who can manage the tension and aim longest always has the advantage, no matter how the numbers look. And here's the thing most people overlook. Finishing with conviction is a habit you build, not a skill you borrow. It begins in practice, in the quiet moments when no one's watching. Instead of ending your sessions with random scoring, end with purpose. Go ahead and pick a target double and play it like it's a real match. Don't throw mindlessly. Step back, breathe, focus, and throw like there's something on the line. Each repetition is a rehearsal for the moment that really counts. Over time, your brain will learn to see doubles not as pressure points, but as opportunities. That's the difference between the player who collapses at the finish and the one who thrives there. The first sees the double and goes into panic mode. The second sees it and feels excitement, and that tiny difference, whether fear or excitement, decides the outcome of the leg. You see, darts is as much about emotion as execution. Your throw mirrors your state of mind. A shaky mind produces shaky darts. A focused, hungry mind produces darts that obey your intention. So, every time you miss a double, don't react with frustration. React with curiosity. Ask yourself what state you were in when you threw. Were you tense? Were you rushing? Were you thinking too much? Then reset, rebuild your composure. Try again, this time not with more effort, but with more belief. Because belief is the fuel of consistency. It's what transforms an average player into a deadly finisher. When you believe that the next dart will land, your body aligns with that thought. Your throw becomes smoother. You're no longer fighting the dart, you're flowing with it. That's the power of conviction. And this is where the simple trick truly lives. It's not a mechanical adjustment. It's not a secret technique, a shift in mental energy. Every match is a collection of opportunities. Some players panic when the chance appears. The predator recognizes it and seizes it. The moment you start seeing finishing as a chance to prove your composure rather than a test of it, you change everything about how you play. If you've spent the whole leg thinking, I hope I get my chance, you'll freeze when it finally comes. But if you've spent the whole leg thinking, when my chance comes, I'll be ready, you'll take it without hesitation. That's the difference between a player who hopes and a player who hunts. So the next time you find yourself standing at the 𝗂𝘂𝘀𝗀 with a chance to finish, silence the noise. Forget how the leg started. Forget what went wrong and focus only on what's in front of you. The game isn't about hitting the biggest numbers. It's about owning the biggest moments. The moment when your nerves want to shake, when your doubts want to talk, when your opponent hopes you'll crumble. That's when you stand tall, steady your arm, and let instinct do the rest. So if you want to win 50% more matches, don't change your throw. Change your mindset. Become the predator. Wait with patience, strike with certainty, and finish with conviction. Because in darts, as in nature, it's not the loudest or the fastest who survive, it's the one who knows when to end it. There you have it, Darts Decoded's How to Win 50% More Matches. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more content designed to help you sharpen your skills. Ready to improve your game? Watch this next video on how to throw darts straight to discover the tricks that will literally transform your game. Watch, learn, and win.